see you. But yeah, hello. I am very late to the stream, but I can you blame me? Yes, I can't say like yesterday anymore because that was like like 2 days ago, more like. Yeah, a little much, for sure. But yeah, thank you for that, Pat. I appreciate it. I am so tired after all that. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, but I'll be sure to be, as energetic as can be later in the week. Especially the next stream when yeah, the Meisho Doto banner comes out. But yeah, anyway, I haven't started the introductions yet, so yeah. Anyway, hello to whoever is watching the stream at the moment, and hello to whoever is watching the VOD. I am Andrike Sky, and I'm a cyborg VTuber of the Mossiverse, and we are going to be doing some more ASMR, except not more, this I mean, well, technically more, but I just only did 2 streams last week, and that's only in preparation for the convention 2 days ago, and yeah, that was that was something. I can't say if it's really that big of a like a big of a deal, but let's just say that for me personally, TwitchCon was not for me. It was not for me because it's just so exhausting. Yeah, I will get that ear pick. It's been like not even that like a week ago since I've done ASMR, and I'm already like, huh, I forgot. You want to go to TwitchCon once, but it's far from you, so not so soon. Yeah. You also wanted to go to Offkai. I never been to Offkai. I feel like Offkai might be a better choice, to be honest, just because of the shared interests. But also it's just I haven't thought about it either. So I'm like, oh. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for the daily check-in, Polar. I appreciate it. Oh, you want it because of your favorite group and company is supporting the whole convention. Oh, I see. I see. But I just feel like yeah, I just feel like maybe Offkai is a better choice if VTubers want to meet up. I feel like, or I was gonna say, is it really that place? Like like for VTubers by VTubers or something? It's like, maybe, possibly. But yeah, I just didn't think about it because it's actually far. It's actually so far. So I'm like, no, maybe not. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this. If I can even remember. If I can even remember. But yeah, I'm just so exhausted. I just didn't really enjoy my experience too much from the convention. It's just more or less because I didn't really find a lot of the things interesting there, and the ones that were supposed to interest me, yeah, they are in a different day. So I'm like, nope, I can't visit any of the other days because that's not good for me and overall how I do things. Yeah, hi Rose, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. But I thought that because I would meet up with people, then I wouldn't feel as disappointed. But it was simply not enough to really justify any of it. In my opinion, anyway. I just didn't think like, I didn't think, oh, it's gonna be like the worst experience. I mean, a lot of things has happened in general. So I'm not saying like it's good either. It's like it's not bad, not good. It's only never again. Never again. Because it's just so expensive. Just in general to get there and to even just everything else. Yeah. Trying to gather my thoughts, cause man, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I personally just don't like overall, I just don't like overall, how many people are just pestering like everyone else to be on their stream or something, you know? Yeah. Like there's so many IRL streamers that of course have their camera out and whatever. And you know, of course it's typical of that to happen. Yeah. Like, it's not, yeah, it's not like it's unexpected. You're gonna have to expect, like, people with their cameras out and whatnot. It's like, oh my god. What did you do? Yeah. So I'm like, man, I hate this. Because, you know, as a YouTuber and all that, we gotta, protect our identity and all that. And if there's people walking around with their funny sticks around, capturing everything that's in the line of sight, then you're gonna kind of be in trouble. If, well, I mean, I guess, like, if you're wearing a face mask, then it doesn't matter too much. I only had like a tiny bit of a mask. You know, like those masks we typically wore. Just the disposable one, you know. So yeah, it's like it only covers the bottom half of my face anyway. So I guess that's fine, you know. Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. It's just kind of weird. And you know, there's like a couple instances where I was hanging out with friends and all that, and then all of a sudden they're gonna be on like someone else's, oh, let's assume it's a stream, because let's face it, either they're recording or they're streaming, and the majority of the time, yeah, they're definitely going to be streaming. But yeah, I'm just like, man, can we not be involved in their stream, you know? I would understand if, like, they're streaming overall of TwitchCon, but to kind of drag people into the stream, it's just kind of annoying. And also, like, if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to meet up with people and then they interrupt you and stuff, then it's like, man, that's not considerate at all, man. It's like, we're clearly busy doing stuff, but then, like, guy walks in and then it just ruins the whole vibe, man. I mean, come on. Come on, man. I just wonder why people are like this. You know, typically IRL streamers are not gonna be like the most considerate, but also, you know, you wouldn't think it's like, oh, they're gonna be nice, normal people, right? No, they're not. They're kind of rude. They only think of themselves. And so I'm like, wow, this sucks. And oh yeah, right. I was walking around, like, when they opened, like, the entrance to it all, yeah, it was really hard to navigate, and it's also, like, a lot of people don't care about what you're doing and what path you're on, so they just kind of move without really moving to the side. Like, there's only like a certain small percent of people who do that. But yeah, thank you for the check-in, Senna. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, there's just so many people who just butt in and be rude, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. like my experience just when it was already bad, it's gotten so much worse. And yeah, it just sucks, man. It really does. I mean, yeah. Again, I feel like it's the first and last time I'm going to TwitchCon because it didn't leave a good impression on me. Now, it's not like, oh, it's my first time in a convention. There's, all this, It's like, no. I've been to some. I've been to the same one, but in a different location some other time, So it's like, it's like I know what it's like to be in a convention, but there's just weird, like a lot of weird things that happen. So I'm like, wow, I hate this. Yeah. So just, yeah. I just kind of, I mean, if I knew what I was doing, then I would have wanted to, visit the places I want to be. But, like, maybe it's just at the time I wasn't thinking about it. But then, as soon as it was like the time coming, then it was too late. And thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Let me do the other ear because I kind of did this for a little longer than I should. But yeah, I just, like, if I knew what I wanted to do, then it wouldn't have been that bad, I suppose. But it's just cause, like, the stuff that I wanted to do was in a different day instead. And most importantly, Sunday felt like it was the best day in particular for whatever I wanted to do. Simply because, and I'm like, wow, I really wish that I stayed for Sunday because Sunday felt a little better, but no. I'll get into keyboard typing in a bit, but yeah, I'm just like, imagine I start typing my whole rant and opinion on TwitchCon, because I'm like, man, it's like gonna be like a whole essay. No, I'm kidding, I'm not doing that. That's not a good idea. But yeah, the majority of the time I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. It's just, but it would be funny. Yeah, it would be funny, but I didn't want to. Yeah. Majority of the time it was just like it's just, oh, whatever the heck. Yeah, so Like if I knew what to do, then I would definitely, try to make the most of my time there. But I did not. Did not know at all. It's like, wow, I hate this. Yeah, so, like if I knew, then I would have went. But, yeah, no, I didn't think it was worth it. Like they were doing meet and greets, but the whole thing about that is like, oh, maybe you're not guaranteed to go in, and maybe you're gonna have to do this. Like the way they do it, I don't remember, but they're doing like a matchmaking system, and it's just like you have to reserve things, and then you're gonna have to like do this and that. So like I didn't know about like what I wanted. So like I could have made it a bit, but I didn't. Yeah, I just wish, like if I was more prepared, then I would have done it. But no, did not know what to do, and as a result, I got disappointed more than I was already, was. And besides, there were people who couldn't manage to get like their meet and greets done anyway, and that's like, wow. Yeah, so I'm like, wow, this sucks. But yeah, if I knew what to do, but no, never. And I feel like the majority of the time, like they wouldn't, like they wouldn't let you do what you want to do anyway, even if you did have everything sorted. Yeah, so I'm like, wow. Yeah, so it's more like, if I knew what to do, then I would have been able to, but I'm like, meh. Like, I don't particularly, I was really tired at the time, so I feel like I wouldn't have had the patience or the energy to keep it up when I was already using so much of it to try and stay up. Like, yeah, that's how tired I was. I was so exhausted that I never wanted to, try and do anything like that. And I'm like, wow, this sucks. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. And I hope you enjoy your stay. just trying to You're doing good, I'm glad. Yeah. How am I? I'm doing okay. It's just really exhausted and also like really ranting my thoughts on my experience at TwitchCon. It's just been so meh. It's just been so meh. I'm like, wow, I could have made the most out of it, but I'm like, nope, too tired, and I wasn't aware, so I'm like, well, it's too late. And then the time came out, like, well, that's too bad. And there were times where I was trying to look for something, but I couldn't find it at all. I'm like, wow, like they mentioned they'd be there, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I tried to look, but I'm like, nope, I couldn't see. Maybe it's just because I suck at navigating, but also it's just like, where? TwitchCon, you would be so overwhelmed at something like that. Yeah, I was already overwhelmed at that, to be honest. It does suck. It does suck. Just trying to, navigate everything, because the convention center is really huge. It's my first time being at that specific convention center, because I don't usually think about, heading over there just to go to a convention. But yeah, now that I've been there, I feel a bit dead after that. So I'm like, oh well. Just oh well. I don't think it don't think I care anymore. It's like, yeah, I missed out on certain things that I wish I could have done, but to be honest, I was already so tired at that point that I'm like, nope, I don't care. And besides, I didn't prepare for it, so I didn't really expect it to, do anything at that point. Your social anxiety can never go to a convention of any sort. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't really be convinced to go if I was going by myself. So it's like most of the time, if you want to go to a convention, then you would have to, you would have to consider going in with friends that you know of, because that would be so much better than going by yourself and not knowing what to do. Yeah, so it sucks. Yeah, it sucks, but oh well. Oh well. I did just wish that, it was a bit easier. But no, never. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Just exhausted. Yeah. The biggest thing you went to was a monster jam when you were 9. Oh that's fine, I guess. I don't really... Pretty much like the only thing ever then. But I feel like... you could do a little bit more than just monster shit, or just like watching something like that. I mean, I don't know if people watch monster trucks at this point anymore. You find big events super cool, but you know if you were to go, you just want to sit in a corner. Yeah. I feel like if you were to go here, then you would be so... You would explode. Like, you would not be ready at all. Yeah, like, even though, like, I imagine that you wouldn't be comfortable at all in conventions either, but I feel like TwitchCon is like the one that gives you the most anxiety ever, just because there's people who will just do all sorts of weird things. So, yeah. It's like, man, I hate this. Yeah, especially after what happened to that one girl. Amira, you think? Yeah. It's honestly like really disappointing. Like, yeah, that's what they really think about. Like, security. When they say they up their security, they mean, oh, we don't really care. Yeah, so I'm like, wow, very professional. Am I right, guys? So funny, don't you think? Yeah, I wish it was a bit, like, if it was a bit more friendly, then it would have been so much better. But no, it wasn't. It was not at all. Yeah, I just wish I knew what to do, but I never did. I mean, I think, yeah, no. I was gonna say, I think I wanted this to happen, but like, nope, never mind. Like, I could have done that. I feel like I could have done that meet and greet with Iron Mouse, but I'm like, like, I didn't really reserve anything, so it's too late. And even if I knew, then probably wouldn't have had the patience. I mean, I probably would have had the patience just because, you know, it's not the first meet and greet. Like, I haven't done that, you know? But, yeah, I just think, like, if I knew beforehand, then it would have been a little bit, would have been a bit more enjoyable, I suppose. But, you know, of course, I can't really imagine, like, oh, you could do this and that. It's like, nope. Yeah, so, but I don't really, like, I just didn't do enough research. All I was doing was panicking. I mean, yeah, if I wasn't really at my right headspace at the time, so I'm like, wasn't really thinking about TwitchCon. I was thinking more of like, oh, what do I do here? Yeah, so like, nope. I feel like, yeah, there were particular days that I wanted to visit, but then again, that was on a Friday and Sunday, so I'm like, wow, I hate this. Yeah, so like, wow. Like if I knew, then I would have done it, but I'm like, nope, never mind. Like the majority of time, it's already like only one of those days, you know, one of the days, and it's gone. Is like, realistically speaking, like the Saturday is the only day I'm visiting. If it was like the day I wanted to visit, then it would have been a Friday. But I didn't really feel like going Friday because it was already like, man, too bad. You wish you were more outgoing to. You think it's so cool when people can just easily talk to someone they don't even know. I mean, it's just a bit of confidence you need before you actually, get to do something, I don't think it's, I don't think it's something you can get the first time. You kinda just have to, oh, no. You kinda just have to know the right people, I guess. So you could have that confidence. I just, like without that, then it's, like even what I do as a streamer is super cool. Me? No. I'm not cool. What are you talking about? But yeah, if I was a bit more prepared, then it would have been so enjoyable, but yeah, no, I was so overwhelmed and I was so tired at the time and even still now, but I couldn't even, make the most of it. Dreamy voice. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay, done with the ear pick. I was supposed to do keyboard typing, so I was a bit like distracted and ranting. So instead of doing it with ear picks, I'm gonna do it with the keyboard. Really, anyone who can publicly speak in front of a mic is cool in your eyes. I'm just doing what I typically do, except I don't talk by myself. I'm just talking with whoever's in chat, of course. Like, so instead of just doing whatever, I just do it, knowing that people are here, instead of doing it by myself, But yeah, if I knew what to do, then I would have done it, But I just, nope, couldn't. Yeah, let me prepare my mics to point at the keyboard then. Alright. Anyway. Hopefully I know what to type about. Because it's really weird. Either write out an angry letter if I still need to rant, or write a general letter. No. Or actually, I could just rant. I still need to rant. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. No. I meant to make another copy of it. Here. Alright, there you go. Yeah. And welcome in, Sono. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, there's just times when F? What do you mean F? F as in F? Or what? I have no idea why, but okay. But yeah, if I researched enough, then surely it would have been great. But then again, that was like the majority of the time, it was on a different day, so I couldn't have done it anyway. And also, I already bought tickets months ahead of time, so I wouldn't have known if they were going on this day or that day, unless they mention it themselves. So I'm like, dang it. Yeah, so I'm like so disappointed. Like that I couldn't that I couldn't have known, or even if I didn't know, then it's like really weird. Yeah. Alright, well, let's start by typing. I'm just like silently type. I'm not gonna talk over while I type. My ASMR makes you so happy. I'm glad. But the funniest part is that this keyboard typing is out of frustration and anger. You need to sleep too because it's 5 a.m. for you and you still here. You still have to sleep. Well, if you do end up falling asleep right now, then that's good. But you know, that's all dependent on what I do, right? Maybe. You're here to listen to calm sounds while you work. Yeah, I know that. I know, I'm watching you. Totally. No, I'm kidding. No, it's cause I know at the time you're at, like you're just working, you're not chilling at your house or something. That's for sure. So that's how I know. What keyboard am I typing on? It sounds so soothing. I would say like the Keychron, V1, but I did do like a tape mod on it. I replaced the switches with TTC Venus switches, and I am using ceramic keycaps. If you want the full like rundown of what it is. So it's not like too much of a modification, but it's something that works, I guess. Your current keyboard is kind of squeaky and a few of the switches are broken, so you're looking for a new keyboard right now. I mean, I would say the Keychron V1 is well, at the time it was a good budget option, but if you want like a really good sounding keyboard while being on like a budget range, so-called budget, I guess, then I would suggest the Rainy 75 keyboard. But then I guess it's a little too expensive since, there's people who are gonna be like, oh, I can get this keyboard for this price. Why are you saying this is budget now? Like, man, this is the one that'll sound good as heck, man. It'll sound good and it'll feel nice to type on. What's the price of it? Around $129. And if you're shocked by it, then I'm clearly there's no clearly there's no familiarity with the hobby, I guess. But if you think it's a good price, then go for it. If not, then maybe look elsewhere. It's not horrible if you're looking for a good keyboard. You should expect a price like that. Well, it's okay, I'm hearing a bit of... It's a bit weird. Let me check. Like, I'm hearing something on my right ear. Hold on. Okay, I think it's next. Yeah, I feel like there are other budget keyboard options. So-called budget, anyway. I mean, I did say Keychron is the budget, but it's not gonna nearly sound as good. I think people talk about the Leobog High 75 sometimes, which I think, you know, I think that would also be good. Which is, oh, I would have said it's like, oh, it's $100, except some, it's just, yeah. You just listen to a video of the Rainy 75 and wow, I know, right? It's a very poppy sound profile. Very nice, isn't it? And that's why people like it a lot, because it sounds nice and its price performance is really good. But of course, it's up to personal preference, really. But yeah, I just wish that I was able to actually make full use of my time at TwitchCon, but I just didn't. Blame myself for the lack of research I did, but also I just kind of blame myself, you know, for not preparing in general. I mean, okay, no, it's because I wanted to bring my lightsabers at TwitchCon. I did, but they were so annoying to carry around just because of how much they stick out, and like I'm like more focused on trying to keep up low profile instead of having such some things that stick out so much. So I'm like, man, I can't just bring all this. Like the weight distribution between like the blades and everything else is so bad. Like, nope. Like that's why I'm like, I can't do it, you know. You honestly think you're gonna try and get that one? Well, you won't regret it. Just as long as you enjoy it, then it's fine by anyone, I think. Yeah, yeah, it's like a bit of regret, but at the same time, it's not like I know enough of the VTuber to care too much. You know, I mean, obvious like, oh, but Iron Mouse is the one I wanted to meet, but then again, that requires like a reservation for the meet and greet, you know. And then, you know, like the limited amount of time you have, and having to wait in line, and also having to like prepare what to say, cause yeah, like it's really difficult to know what to say. Even if you know about them, you still might stumble on like what you're gonna be like talking about. So like, me sucks. But yeah, I feel like even then I'd be just too nervous. So like half of me is like, I hate myself for not knowing what to do, and then the other side is like, okay, I don't think it would have been that bad because it's just like already really weird, you know. Yeah. okay. Like, just a bit of me, like, oh, I want to do. But then the other side of it is like, maybe I'm glad I didn't, because it's so much effort, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's like the majority of the time, it's like, nah, maybe not. I mean, I feel like, yeah, it's just the majority of the time, if I wanted to do like a meet and greet, then it would have just been, it really would have just been on the other days, because the other days are the ones that actually have like the best things that I wanted, but nope, never got to it. And yeah, I just don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I already finished typing my whole page. I tried to fit like most of my thoughts in there, or the rest of the, or not even the rest of my thoughts, like just like whatever the heck. Yeah, like I forgot to mention I already finished typing, so I'm like, oh. Alright, but anyway, if I just did enough research, then I wouldn't have been so disappointed. Or I wouldn't have been as disappointed. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, it's like... The one I was... Like, if I wanted to do a meet and greet with someone at the Gamer Subs booth, then it would have been Yoclash. But she was only doing it on a Friday, so I'm like, nope, that sucks. I mean, people talk about Cottontail, or maybe even Silvervale, but I don't know either of them enough to like, oh yeah, this is worth the visit. It's like, nah, maybe not. But yeah, if I would have known about the meet and greet stuff, like how it worked, then I would have done it. Because I thought the meet and greet system was gonna be so expensive and all that, but yeah, no, it was just like just a reservation thing. As long as you bought the ticket, then it's fine. You have to bounce, but thank you for the stream. No problem. Yeah, good luck with the rest of work. Or if you're not at work anymore, then good work. Yeah, I'll see you soon, alright? Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, like for TwitchCon, they really changed it up, you know, for, like the meet and greets, like you have to, like, just make a reservation. I mean, even then, I don't know if, like, the reservation was gonna cost anything. Let me see. Cause from what I know, it's like, you just open the hamburger menu? What in the hell? Oh, they mean that. They call that the hamburger menu? What the fuck? I mean, I get it. It kinda looks like a hamburger, but I just call it the the 3 horizontal lines. I don't really. I mean, I guess it's officially like the hamburger icon, but it just. Like, I don't call it the hamburger icon. It's just. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's like, oh, go through the schedule, and, yeah. But yeah, even then, like, even if you try to do the reservation, you're not gonna be able to confirm whether you actually get it, you know? Yeah. Mm. But yeah, I feel like regardless, it would have been really weird, you know? It would have been really weird, so I'm like, man, I'm kinda glad. I'm kinda glad I didn't do it. Cause I'm like, nope. Yeah, so I'm like, nope. I'm good. So overall, I guess there's like no real regret from it. Other than like, oh, maybe I like maybe I wanted to do this and that. But no, other than that, I think it would have been, yeah, just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit weird, you know. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, overall, I didn't really think it was too worth it. I mean, if I were to go again, then I would definitely do research that next time. But I feel like in another time it's, like in other times it's gonna be really weird, you know? You just wanna stay, you're just so sleepy, you're gonna fall asleep to my stream, so you'll just be lurking. No problems. No problems. Just, fall asleep if you need to. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. I might end stream soon anyway, but at the same time, maybe I'll. Actually, I don't know if I want to keep it up for that too long though, but we'll see. My voice is so calming. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, but I don't. I feel like there was like mostly no regret. But, yeah. I just. Yeah, I just. Yeah, mostly like. No, like not too much regret. but at the same time, yeah. You're doing decent, a couple bad Valor games. But I seem to be the only ASMR streamer not doing reruns, and it's so calling. The only ASMR streamer? If you think that, then you're not looking you're not looking hard enough. I mean, just saying, because there's definitely more people than just me, but I mean, if you find my stream, and I guess that's cool. I mean, there's definitely a lot of other ASMR streamers I'm following, and you know, yeah, they're not doing reruns. Maybe they're just, I don't know, maybe busy doing something, and then they might not look at chat until a little later. Yeah. The only one you find calming right now, at least. Oh, I see. I mean, some of them are still, like... Some of them are still like that. I don't think it's, I don't think it's, like, that bad. Yeah. Yeah, I just... Yeah, there's like a bit of me that regrets it. With the meet and greets. But a bit of me is like, that's fine. So, yeah. I feel like, yeah, there's people who didn't manage to get, like, their meet and greet reservation, so I'm like, okay, that could have been, like, me, who either got it or didn't. Typically, my luck isn't that good, so I'm like, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it's not like, oh, whoever's on the website first and then reserves a thing, then then they'll get it. But then it's also just, oh, even if you reserve, you're not guaranteed to get it. So like the difference between you're gonna be guaranteed to get it, but you're gonna have to be early, like as early as possible. And then this time around where you're not guaranteed, but hey, at least everyone has a fair chance, quotation marks, fair chance to visit. Yeah. But yeah, I just wish I knew what to do before I thought of like, oh, this and that. Yeah, so I'm like, man. Yeah, just a whole lot of that. But yeah, typically it's it's just how it is. It's just how it is. Whatever, you know. uh, yeah, my thoughts on TwitchCon, that's all it is. Just, very tiring, very meh. I'm not going there again. Unless, yeah, unless, something changes and I'm like, wow, I want to go. But no, until then, don't think so. Don't think I want to. So yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure, like, whether... Yeah, I'm not too sure whether they're going to, like, return to San Diego, or whether they're going to a different convention. Because it seems like most of the time TwitchCon does it at San Diego. And then a few instances where they change it to either Las Vegas, San Jose, Long Beach, whatever the case. And then in Europe, they change that kind of frequently. Like, I mean, yeah, because the Europe side of it is a bit on the less popular end of it. It's like, oh, Berlin, or Amsterdam, or Paris, and then Rotterdam. Yeah, it's like, the majority of it is like, either in the Netherlands, or it could be in Paris, or it could be Germany. Yeah, with like, Europe side of it, it's very random. But with like the US side of it, it's typically in California or anywhere in the western side of it. Because, you know, Las Vegas. Las Vegas, man. It's not it's not California, that's just another state. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Interesting. But yeah, I just didn't think I got my full worth of the ticket, to be honest. And I'm like, whatever, I guess. I only got it so that I could hang out with friends. Like, my priority wasn't really to buy just to, you know, like, I didn't really do it, you know, to experience the convention. I more or less bought it just to meet up with people. Yeah, so it's not typically like, oh, I'll do this and that. Yeah, so... Oh well. Yeah, there will be probably a next time for meeting up with, you know, the VTubers I want to meet. But, you know, it's just gonna be a little bit more unknown of where they would be. Yeah, typically. Yeah. And man, like, like there's just, like, I don't know, there's, like, the majority of the time, like, there's conventions that I would go to, and then they're, you know, gonna have, like, stuff I want to see, and even people I want to do a meet and greet with. It's like, wow, yeah. So then, that typically ends up being, like, so much better to deal with in comparison to TwitchCon this time, you know, where TwitchCon is extremely overwhelming and it's like really weird. Yeah. But you know, whatever, I guess. Yeah, but, yeah, I just, yeah, there will be a next time. We'll never know. It doesn't have to be like the most well-known thing, you know. Maybe it's just this and that. Yeah. Yeah, I just wish I knew. I wish I knew. Oh, just like to be honest, when it comes to meet and greets, though, I only do it like I do like once in my whole lifetime, and then that's more than good enough. You know, I've done that with two of my favorite VTubers already in the past. One already graduated though, unfortunately. The other is still around, but I feel like it's a bit different, you know, with how I want to go about it. Like whether I want to go again or whether I just feel content with the one. But of course there's never gonna be like a satisfaction. Like you're gonna be bound to like keep going, you know. But yeah, again, there's always just yeah, there's always a next time, or there's always another convention that they'll visit, and then one day we'll be there. But yeah, no, it's just yeah, it just depends. But I just feel like maybe it's just the connections we have to have with who we meet up with, or who we want to be with. Yeah. But yeah, just mostly the only regret I have is just getting the ticket in the first place. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Just the only regret from that. Yeah, so it's pretty much that. Because, in my opinion, just not for me. And, you know, not for everyone else either. Because, you know, it's a... yeah, it's just very, very weird. Like the majority of the people that, you know, I know of, you know, they're not able to go. So as a result, I'm only able to hang out with the ones that are, oh, like we're attending, you know. Yeah, so it's it is what it is. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Fire. Yeah, there will always be a next time. there will always be a next time. But just that. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like most of the time it's like meet and greets, but not with those that I want to do it with. It's more like meet and greets, but then it's just like either ones that I don't know about or ones that are too famous. Yeah, so. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I'm still really tired. But yeah, whenever you're ready, fire. If you want your good girl, then just yeah, be prepared, I guess. Yeah, I feel like. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I want to. We'll see. Yeah. Alright, fire. maybe we should drink water first, but I'm not too sure. Alright, let me do that. Alright. And for those who don't want to listen in, then you could mute the stream for a minute. But if you keep it unmuted, then you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna be hit with the damage. Alright. Fire. Fire. You are a very good girl. A very good girl. And I hope you keep being a good girl, okay? Good girl. Good girl. Alright. There you go. There you go. Woohoo. Yeah, so that's that, I guess. I hope that was satisfactory in some way. Yeah, so yippee. Yippee indeed. Yippee. 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 But yeah, if I know anything, yeah, if I know anything, then it's gonna be whatever the heck. I don't know. Alright, but I will think about ending stream in about 18 or 17 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah. Just just know that, I guess. Yeah, pretty much that. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, not entirely sure. Oh well, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Just wish there was a bit more to do that is in my interest. But, oh well. I feel like with the ticket they had, it's might as well just go to Universal Studios or something, cause that's a little cheaper, but a lot more fun, cause then you actually don't have to think about anything of like what to do, cause with Universal Studios you're gonna have a lot to do. Whereas with TwitchCon, you just kind of visit booths, and then after that you're done. I mean, like, of course, if there's like meet and greets to do, then, you know, that's fine. But that's it. That's all you would be doing. I mean, visiting Artist Alley. I feel like Artist Alley in TwitchCon was really cool, though, because there are so many booths, just a variety of stuff. So that part was nice. I didn't really get much besides like a keychain, and I got a Meisho Doto keychain for some good luck. I mean, I saved enough carrots for Uma Musume, so I can actually get Meisho Doto the moment she comes out. And when I do stream that, then hopefully we get that really soon, or hopefully get to her really soon, instead of spending so many carrots. But yeah, that I didn't really get prints or anything, and that's because yeah, it's wild to think about. It's also because they don't, like, TwitchCon does not allow backpacks. They only allow like bags within dimensions of like a foot or something. And I'm like, wow, I hate this. And that's also why I was awkwardly carrying around my lightsabers too. I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. So then I have to like occasionally find a way to relax myself without, you know, feeling too awkward. Like, they have a bag policy. I'm like, this sucks. And so as a result, I couldn't comfortably get prints or anything without worrying about having to fold them or crush them. Because let's face it, no one wants to fold up or have them accidentally crushed while you're carrying them, or like those prints around. It's just not good. And thank you for the headpad, I appreciate it. I just wish it was a bit more, I just wish it was a bit more relaxed with that. Because I'm like, wow, I hate this. Yeah. Like, I wish I was able to carry the backpack I usually have for like the conventions I visit. It's like, wow, this is nice. and then that's it. But then I have to like find a bag that is like a foot by a foot, and then by half a foot. It's like, oh, god damn it. And I was worried too, like they wouldn't allow me to bring my lightsabers in because, you know, certain things. The weird thing is, they allowed mine in twice throughout. Like throughout the whole thing. Like one time was for entry, another time was for re-entry when I was going outside to like try and meet people, but I'm like, nah, this is. And then like, no, I need to get something at the Artist Alley. Goes back in, and you know, surprisingly enough, they let me back in with that. So yeah, I just like that's the weird thing because then I had another VTuber friend of mine. Like I know him. We did meet up actually, and he got a lightsaber from the convention. The TwitchCon had an exhibit where you could get a lightsaber, 'cause I guess people want that. Yeah, very interesting. But, yeah, I just, I don't know. It was definitely really weird, you know? Like, he bought a lightsaber, and then the next day, he couldn't even bring it in, which is weird when you have an exhibit. And, yeah, like when you have an exhibit, and you have someone that's selling a thing, and then you're not able to bring that so-called thing back in. Like, man, that's so dumb. I wish he was able to bring it in, but no matter how much he tried to convince the security to let him in with it, they're like, nope. But at the very least, he was able to just, ship it out, back to his house. I guess. But it would have been nice to just, have him, you know, bring it in so then we could have a duel. So I'm just the one guy who brought the lightsaber and end up being disappointed that, you know, I couldn't do that with, you know, my VTuber friend. 'Cause I wish it happened, but no, too bad. Yeah. So yeah, it feels bad. It is what it is. Oh well. Yeah, that's the one and only time I'll do that. The only reason I brought the lightsaber anyways was just because people wanted to see it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, I just kind of man, there's all these things, you know? All these things that are like, wow, I wish I'd done this at the place, but at the same time, there weren't any one of them that I was too particularly interested in, so it kind of had heads up, like, that's fine. I'm not too disappointed. It still sucks. It still sucks. But at least I don't feel too bad about it. Yeah. Oh well, you know. Just oh well. Oh well. Yeah, It is very interesting though. Very interesting though. Pretty much all the rants, I guess. Pretty much all the rants. Because yeah, frankly, there's not. Like, if there wasn't enough, like, what is it? Incentive? No, not incentive. Like, enough reasoning. I mean, kind of the same thing as incentive, to be honest. There was enough reasoning to just visit. Whatever, you know. Yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, again, it's pretty much the one and only time I'm going, unless, you know, something is really compelling me to go. And, you know, if that time comes, then I'll make sure to do enough research. Maybe not bring my lightsaber, because, man, bringing my lightsaber to the con was so tiring. And it's like, man, I don't want to keep constantly carrying it around. And, you know, if I really cared enough, then I would probably try to, you know, stay at San Diego a little longer, just to, you know, not be super exhausted even afterwards. Cause all I did was drive over there, be at the con for the whole time, and then drive back home. Cause, like, I thought I was able to keep it sane, but I was so exhausted. I just, like, after I was done with the drive, I'm like, oh. And then, dead. Okay, well, luckily, I was just driving safe. I didn't straight up, like, knock out and crash. That would have been horrible. Nor was anyone being really dangerous. Luckily. I mean, you never know what happens. I've had, like, a near accident experience, but that was not even during a drive like that. It was just a casual drive back home, you know. And then, like, some guy was speeding and then almost did all that. Yeah, luckily, like, the drive over to the convention was very calm and peaceful. But of course, it was really difficult to try and keep my energy up for the whole thing. It's like, man, I wish I could, but no. Yeah. Yeah, there's just that wish of, I want to do it, but no. uh, yeah, we'll just have to, like, if I were to go there again, then I would have to actually, plan ahead. And instead of staying there just for the day, I'll just have to stay there for a little longer. Yeah. Yeah. But I am very exhausted. Oh, right, I did see, like, people wearing, like, those mirror masks. They were really cool to look at. But, honestly, I mean, I brought my own mask. But, yeah, I didn't feel like wearing it because it was such a hassle to carry around too. And also, I imagine it wouldn't look as good, cause the mask came with like another, like, mesh mask, and that's like to cover your hair too. So if I wore like the mask itself, then it wouldn't feel as impactful, I guess, to wear it. I just didn't wear my mask. I only wore the disposable one, and that's it. I could just, like, there wasn't really that need to wear one, cause let's face it, I don't think there's that many people who cares about me, and like, oh, I'm gonna meet him in person, and all that, so I'm like, I don't think I have to wear it. So, yeah. But if I were to go again, and if I were to expect more people to meet with me, then yeah, that's about the time when I would want to wear that, like, full face mask. Like, initially I thought, oh, maybe I can, but after a bit of debating about it, I'm like, nah, maybe not. It would have been nice though if I wore it, but it was just like weird if I were to wear it. I mean, maybe if I decorated it a bit, but nope. Not at all. But I'll try to make use of it next time if I were to do that. Yeah. Alright. But I'll go ahead and end stream for the time being. Because I'm, again, really exhausted. And I'm trying to recover from all that. That I'm, I don't think I'm able to, keep it up anymore. Like, if I were to stream any longer, then I'm really not gonna feel good enough at all. But yeah, the next time you'll expect me to stream is around Wednesday morning, when the Umamusume banner is already up with Meishodoto, and hopefully by then I'll have enough energy for that. And, gacha would be so exciting. And also, what should I say? I don't really know. But, yeah, let me go ahead and, raid over to was initially thinking of someone. I was thinking of someone, but I'm kind of not thinking anymore. Let me let me reconsider. I guess it's gonna have to. It's one of those times when I'll have to look at the list, so-called list. Yeah. And I think I could just hold on, I'm still debating. I think I'll raid over to Man, I really thought about it. Apparently I didn't think enough. Okay. We'll raid over to Mew. I thought I was gonna raid over to someone else, but I'm like, nah, screw it. You know, like I thought. But yeah, we'll just. Actually, no. Let me triple check. Yeah, it's gonna keep on going like that, isn't it? Yeah. Screw it, why not? We'll raid over to Mew then. Alright, so let me prepare to read messages. Sorry for the indecisiveness. Alright, so for those who are following the channel, then you can use the raid message with the goats. And for those who are subbed to the channel, then you can use the raid message with the words. We'll be raiding over to Mew, and she is streaming ASMR as well. And hopefully, actually, I don't know whether she'll be there for long enough. Who knows? But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I am unfortunately ending my stream right now, so if you want to catch me doing ASMR again, then I'll be doing another on Saturday morning. But yeah, I mean, if you want to catch me on a normal stream, then I'll be doing a Wednesday stream. But yeah, I appreciate who stopped in to listen to my whole rant about TwitchCon. Honestly, I'm so limited to what I can say, because if I say too much, then it's gonna be not good for me. So I'm just gonna stop there and then rant about it to myself later. Okay, but yeah, thank you to whoever stopped in to watch the stream, and thank you to whoever stopped by to watch the VOD. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you in the next stream. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.